Today we're going to show you how to replace the light fixtures on a WS-50E range hood. And we're going to begin so by using the light fixture tool, which is included in your owner's manual. If you don't have this, feel free to contact us so we can send you a replacement. And once we have this, then next thing to do is make sure that the power to the unit has been cut off, as we're actually going to be go ahead and gain access to the wires of the light fixtures. You want to make sure that there's no power going to the unit. Once that's done, then we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and grab our tool, and we're going to go ahead and line it up. There's actually two sides to the tool itself. One side is a 90-degree angle for both sides, and then the others are actually rounded. So we're going to be using the side that's the 90-degree angle, and we're going to go ahead and line it up to the notches that are on the internal light fixture itself. On this outer shell, there's notches that go around the entire light fixture. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and line it up with the notches on both sides. Once you have it in place, we're going to give it a counterclockwise turn. As you can see, the counterclockwise turn, now the bulb actually has been, the locking mechanism has been disengaged. Being that the unit is actually upright, it's actually going to be, I'm going to have to lean it somewhat forward so that gravity can actually pull the light bulb out. When your unit is installed, the light, you're going to want to make sure that you're holding onto the light fixture, as it's just going to drop out. So as you can see from right here, the light fixture is going to come right out, so right there. And now I'm going to bring it back up, and this is what the internal is going to look like. Okay, now that we have gained access to the light fixture, we're going to go ahead and remove the light bulb, which is being held in place by the socket and these two springs. So what we're going to go ahead and do is grab on the actual tan part, which is the actual socket, and we're going to go ahead and give it a counterclockwise turn right there as such. Now it's disengaged. Now we're going to go ahead and lift it out and move the socket aside. Now we can go ahead and remove the G10 light bulb. Okay, now we're going and we're going to install the LED light bulb. And now this is a GU10 socket. So being that is GU10, you can actually go ahead and purchase either an LED or a halogen GU10, which corresponds to the actual wattage of the bulb. So we're actually going to go ahead and start off with this replacement light bulb, and we're going to start by placing the bottom side, or the side that gives off the actual light, placing that or seating it properly down at the bottom first. Okay, once we have that seated, we're going to go hold the bulb down on both sides so it stays pressured onto the actual bottom of the base right here. And we're going to go ahead and then grab the other side and grab the socket, line up the openings on the socket right here, and it's in a keyhole fashion, so we're going to go from side to side. Once that's lined up, we're going to go clockwise, lock it in place, and as you can see, our light bulb is now installed properly, everything's seated properly, and we can go ahead and line up the teeth that are actually on the outer ring fixture with the openings on the body, and we can go ahead and line it up. Once that's lined up, now our bulb is sitting flush. Okay. Once the bulb is sitting flush, go ahead and grab your tool. Once again, line it up with the notches on the outer ring, and now just give it a clockwise turn. And now the LED bulb and light fixture is locked in place.